What's going on, y'all? It's Lebanese Jesus again here doing my Oscars final thoughts on what happened last night. It's been a day, had a lot of time to think about it. Go straight through the winners. I think Emma Stone, just like I called it, she won for Best Actress. Viola Davis also called it. She won for Supporting Actress, even though I think she shouldn't be in that category. She should have been in leading role. Best Supporting Actor, Marshall Ali, he won that. Very well deserving for him to win that. Best actor in the leading role, Casey Affleck, he deserved to win that. People are upset because they wanted Denzel Washington to win. I tend to think Casey Affleck had to carry that whole movie by himself, and if it wasn't for him and the acting that he portrayed in that movie wouldn't have worked because the movie wasn't really that great. But for what he gave, it made the movie very, very good and emotional. I take it as with Denzel, he had such a great supporting cast around him that I think with the performance that he gave in a weak kind of movie, because the movie was just based in that certain area where they talked about certain things which they never showed, so they basically filmed the movie around things that happened which we never got to see. But with the acting that he gave, which was great, because Denzel, it, to me, is like Meryl Streep when it comes to all this. You could nominate him and he could win every year, but he had Viola Davis around him, which made the performance that much bigger. So I think giving it to Viola Davis is basically giving it to the whole Fences crew for that, since he directed the movie. Casey Affleck, well deserving, and people gonna hate about it, hate about it. Now, we'll go to Best Picture, and when they said La La Land, I was very happy because that was my favorite movie of the year. But then when they said that they had made a mistake, and they said that Moonlight had won, I wasn't mad because, to be honest with you, I think Moonlight is a movie that is very important. It's the topic of the whole concept of the movie. It's very important for where we are today in society. I don't think it's a memorable movie that will stand the test of time. La La Land is a movie where when you go into that movie and you come out of that movie, it gives you that good feeling that we need nowadays because of everything that's going on. Not to take credit away from Moonlight, I think Hell or High Water, I would have gave that award to Hell of High Water if I wanted to and if I could, but the problem is not a lot of people seen that movie and it was so underrated and under the radar. I think that movie is brilliant and it's better than Moonlight and I think it's better than La La Land, but like I said, it's about the feel of the movie. The script for Hella High Water is better than the script for Moonlight in my opinion, and it didn't even win best script, best screenplay, which is a shame, but Manchester by the Sea won that. But I think for Moonlight, it's great to give them that award, and I think giving them that award, it's just an achievement. It's beautiful that they won, and I knew that when Damien Chazelle won Best Director, they were gonna give Best Picture to Moonlight. But the controversy that everybody's saying that it was staged, I don't think that it was staged. Things like this happened. You could tell, and they showed that the envelope he was carrying was for Best Actress, so that's why he took so long to say the name. But I think overall, Jimmy Kimmel handled the whole situation good. It's dope how the producers of La La Land took action and said, because nobody else came out, and the producer of La La Land took action and said that Moonlight had one, that wasn't a joke, and he basically gave Barry Jenkins a hug and congratulating him, and it was dope. And you could tell by the envelope it said Best Actress, so there was a mix up there. It was not staged. And like I said, the overall show, I thought the overall show was great besides the ending and then the in memoriam where they put the right name of the deceased, but they put a different picture of her friend who she was in the movie with. I think besides those two mistakes, the show altogether flew very well. I love Jimmy Kimmel and how he handled it. I love the bits that he had with Matt Damon and how funny those are, and how Ben Affleck carried that on when he said with guests. I thought it was all funny, but overall it was a great Oscar show, and I can't wait for this year's movies and to see what's going to happen next year's for the Oscars. But then we had 9 great movies that were nominated, and the most important movie did win I just wish that Hella High Water would have took it and won, and I wouldn't have been mad if La La Land would have took it and won. But then again, I'm not mad because to me, Moonlight was my third favorite movie of the year, and I'm glad that it got the attention it did and won. And it is the first movie ever to win a Best Picture with a low budget, the lowest budget ever for a Best Picture winner, which is amazing. So congratulations to Barry Jenkins and everybody who worked on the movie Moonlight. Till next time.